All right, we're back with the WRX. The exhaust, it didn't work. If you guys saw last video, it didn't really make any difference with the noise. It was actually louder than the old one that I had. So we're gonna change that back to the original config. So we're gonna put the old one back, the old downpipe, into the car. Also, it's making a lot of noise, and this is probably because of the downpipe. The clearance, the actual frame of the car is really terrible. So I'm gonna show you in a minute how it looks like. Yeah, this one is from eBay. I think I mentioned on the video before that I didn't recommend, you know, anybody really to buy this downpipe. But yeah, its fitment is pretty bad. The exhaust, the Spec-D exhaust, is actually really good. The quality of the wells are good, I would say. The tone of the exhaust is good if you're more towards the loud side of the spectrum. I'm not, I'm old already. So yeah, that's why we're going back to the old setup, and we're gonna do some modifications. Let's open up the hood and let me show you what the issues we have with the downpipe. All right guys, here's where the clearance issue is. If you can see there, the downpipe is really close to the firewall and the location of the condensate drain from the AC system. It's actually touching. That condensate line has a bracket, so I have to take it out of the bracket and kind of like route it on top of the frame, so it doesn't touch the downpipe. That's the main issue. Up here underneath the car, it's making a rattle, so I think it's hitting the transmission. So let's go down there and take a look. All right, I don't know if you guys can see, but the downpipe, it's hitting the transmission mount right there. So yeah, so this is supposed to be routed like more towards here. That's the rattle I hear from underneath. Yeah, it's just a bad fitment. So my idea is that we're gonna put everything back. So this is a cat back that I took off right here, right? As you can see, this one, we already have a muffler, like an extra muffler, right? Which actually helped because it was way louder when it didn't have that, but still louder, or it's still loud and for my liking. So I wanna fix that. So what we're gonna do is, this is the old downpipe, and we have this piece here. I think I'm gonna buy a cat converter, one of those high flow cat converters, and then I'm gonna put it here. And I think that should definitely help with the noise. So yeah, so let's toss this back in the car. I'll take it to a shop to get that welded, and we'll see how it sounds. All right, we have everything back put in place. So Monday we're gonna take the car to a muffler shop so they can weld the cat converter. They can shorten the downpipe and put in the new exhaust. If not, then we'll keep the old exhaust and the cat converter. I feel like that should quiet the car a decent amount. I'll keep you guys posted on that. And yeah, we'll see what happens.
3 days later.
Hey guys, all right, we already have everything that we need for the exhaust modifications that we're gonna do. Let me show you what we got. Oh, look who's here. Yeah, we're gonna make it look better and sound better. So this is the Spec-D exhaust, and here we have the cat. This is a 400 cell, I guess, a high performance catalytic converter, and we also have another resonator. So I'm thinking that the cat converter we can put on the downpipe, and then the other resonator we can put over here in this section of the mid pipe of the cat back. So hopefully that solves, you know, the noise issue, brings it down a little bit. And yeah, so we're about to head down to the shop so they can weld all that on the exhaust, and then they can put it on. So I'll see you guys later. All right guys, our trip to the exhaust shop went really well. The guy down there, he did something totally different than, you know, all the parts that we took over there. He didn't use any of that. He suggested that we should go with a MagnaFlow oval exhaust, and he created new mid pipe with that exhaust. So what he was saying is, like, everything that we brought down there, which was a cat converter, resonator, and the Spec-D exhaust, if we, you know, combine all that together, that will create more back pressure on the car. So his suggestion was to just put a single muffler in the exhaust. That will bring the noise down and also keep that you know, aggressive tone. So I'm gonna put a comparison of the original configuration that we had, the Spec-D exhaust with the crappy downpipe, and the new configuration of the exhaust.